Hello art people. So in our last video we made these really cute 3 cards and you guys did so good at that using your ruler and cutting and folding. So in this video we're going to go ahead and decorate one of them. So go ahead and grab one of them and put the other 2 aside. And you want to have it so that the open part is at the bottom facing you and the closed side is facing up that way, up towards the other side of the desk. Alright, now let's go ahead and get our printing plate out. So go ahead and get your printing plate pack. It's in this little bubble wrap pouch. And then you're going to go ahead and pull it out. Oh, it's really pretty, isn't it? Now these pieces of plastic on the sides, these we're going to need them later because these live on the Gelli plate when we're not using it. They keep them nice and safe when we're not using the Gelli plate. So I want you to just pull the top off. I know, it's so cool, right? And set that there. And then pull the other side off too, like this. Okay, good. You just put your Gelli plate on the paper for now. And now you've got these 2 protective sheets. Now what I want you to do, I don't want you to lose these. So I'm going to have you guys put them back in the little bag, okay? So put this little bag in here. Okay, and then put this in a safe place for cleanup later. Okay, now let's go ahead and get started. So now I'm going to have you guys get a bottle of paint, any color that you want. You can grab, get a little bottle of paint. I think I'm going to start with this light blue. Okay, just one color. You can get one color. And then we're going to open the top of course, and watch the video to see how much paint I'm putting on my Gelli plate, okay? I'm going to zoom in a little for you. So it's going to be about the size of a quarter, okay? About this much. So here I go, just very gently, right in the middle, as close to the middle as you can get. About that much, okay? So maybe, actually even maybe smaller than a quarter. And I'll kind of show you, well, I won't lift it up. But you can go ahead and put your circle of paint on your art. And then you can go put this paint back when you're done with that. Okay, good job. Now, the next thing I'd like you to grab is this. This is called a brayer. So go ahead and grab your brayer. Once you've got your brayer, what we're going to do is we're going to first spread our paint out on this Gelli plate, okay? So here we go. You're just going to put the brayer in the paint and then just gently go back and forth like this. Okay, good. And then you can just set this on your messy mat. And then you are going to take your Gelli plate and you are going to go ahead and flip it. Or, you know what, let's leave it down here. Leave that there. And you're actually going to take your card and you're just going to put it on top. Like that. And then if there's no paint, you can kind of wipe. If you have paint on your fingers, you can wipe it on your messy mat. And you just kind of gently kind of pet the card like that, okay? And then from the top corners, you can peel it off. And then look, you have a beautiful square of whatever you picked out. So you did awesome. So we're going to go ahead and set this one aside to dry. You did so good. And now get another one of your cards. Okay. And now what you can do is you can pick out a different color or you can go get the same color. All right. So this time, and think about it, this color is going to mix a little with your first color, isn't it? So we've talked about how we don't want to mix complementary colors, that are on the opposite of the color wheel, because it will turn brown, unless you want brown. But I've shown you guys this before, the color wheel on my phone. So blue and orange, that makes brown. Purple and yellow make brown. And red and green make brown. So that's my only advice, is just, you know, be careful about that. I think I want to make green. So what color should I do next if I wanted some green in my art? Yellow, right? Because blue and yellow make green. So now for this, so go get your second color. Open the cap. And for this one, we don't need quite as much paint because we already have some paint on there, don't we? So just a little bit this time. Maybe about the size of like, maybe the size of a dime for that one. And you can put that away. And then grab your brayer. And same thing, you're just going to spread it out. You can go back and forth. Up and down, back and forth. Very gentle with it. You don't want to push down hard. Just be gentle. Like that. And put your brayer down. And we get to do it again. So now get your next card. And just place it down on your artwork. I'm trying to get the sides to be the same this time. Okay. And then just kind of pet it. And lift it up. See what it looks like. So there's another one. So our second one has two different colors in it, doesn't it? All right. Are you guys ready to do your last one? So go ahead and get another color of your choice. I think I'm gonna do purple this time. Oh, I don't have a purple, but I'll just use this pink. Okay, and again, just a little bit this time. And roll it. Place your card on it. There we go. Okay, you guys did an awesome job with this. So what we're going to do is we are going to let these dry. Okay, so that's all we're going to do on these today. And they're going to dry. But next time you come back to art, what we can do is we can add a second layer to them. And this is where we can add polka dots if you want, or stripes if you want. And I'll show you guys how to do the different lines and the dots and the patterns. And we'll do that next time. This time, this art class, we just wanted to get the first layer done. See that? So these will be ready to go for next week. All right, you guys, so we need to go ahead and clean up our supplies. So you guys can grab a cup of water and a paper towel. And you're just gonna dip your paper towel in the water. You don't need to dunk it all the way. See how I just did the very top of the water? Just so my paper towel's a little bit wet here. You can go ahead and wipe your jelly plate like that. And then since you only got part of your paper towel wet, you should be able to then fold the dirty part inside and then use the clean dry part to dry it. Okay, like this. Okay, now lift up your plate, and now you can go ahead and clean the sides. You can clean any of the sides off. Okay, and once it's all clean, it's ready to go back into its little home. So remember how at the beginning of the video we took off the protective sheets? So go ahead and grab those little plastic protective sheets out of our bubble wrap container or little bag. Set one on top. Flip it. And the other one on that side. Okay, and now it is all ready to go back into its little bag. All right, there we go. That is the first thing. Now, the next thing we need to do is we're gonna wipe our brayer. So you can just open your paper towel back up. You can actually just roll your brayer on the paper towel. And then you can fold it in half. And you can wipe it like this. Okay. Okay, there you go. And the last thing we need to do is we need to grab our prints. That's what it's called when you make artwork by doing a print on a plate with a plate such as our Gelli plates. You're going to write your name and class on the bottom. So write your name and then your class, which is your grade and the first letter of your teacher's last name. You're going to do that on every single one. Alright, and you can go ahead and put everything back now that it's all cleaned off. You can put the plate back, the brayer back. If you got paint out, you can put your paint back and put everything away, and then we'll go wash our hands and then we'll work on these more next time. You guys did an awesome job. We are going to be adding all sorts of fun stuff next time. We might do some zigzags with this tool. We might do some polka dots with some bubble wrap. We might use stencils. So see on these examples how there's 2 colors on a lot of them. We're going to add our next color next time. Okay? So good job, you guys. I'll see you in the next one.